With Tryndamere, because I played Tryndamere before, I really like to try to keep Tryndameres from being able to crit a lot. Because if you're really smart about your farm, you can really maximize your stacks by constantly critting on stuff. And when you farm with him, if you're really smart about your last hitting and sort of how you branch your damage, you know, spreading it amongst multiple creep, you can heal back very easily, especially when you're soloing. So yeah, I'm just trying to avoid giving him any kind of stacks. It's a little bit different now that we have the Soraka. She's level 1 though. Here you see me just put a light harass and kind of zip in between. I'm just trying to reach for her basically, because I know that she's going to be the easier target to take out. And the Tryndamere, you know, he's going to get his endless soon, so it's going to make this a little bit more interesting for us. There are a couple of mistakes I make in this game, which you'll get to see, but for the most part, I like this play with Renekton. So, item-wise, what do I buy? I buy very defensive items. I pick up things that'll give him damage. I like stuff like Hex Drinker, Wit's End, for the magic resist. I wouldn't usually get both. I'd weigh the decision between what the two different items grant you. In this particular combo, I actually shoot for Hex Drinker because you have let's see. You have Kassadin, high burst. If he's really playing right, he can instantly burst on you and throw tons of damage all at once. Annie, high burst as well, meaning, you know, realistically speaking, they're not going to give you the time to build up that magic resist, so you need something like Hex Drinker to block it. And then Soraka, of course, she's a healer, but, you know, she can do a little bit of damage and also reduce my magic resist with her Q, so it's best for me to definitely have that spell shield for Hex Drinker, which is why I did start the Null Magic Mantle. For the armor item in this game, there were two things I could get. I was looking at either possibly getting a Thornmails because it would counter the Tryndamere, or if the game didn't go super long, defense, armor. I'm just gonna take a look. There's nothing that really happens too much. Or if I really wanted armor and I wasn't super worried about it, I might have gotten something like a, is it Warden's Mount? I would have probably just gone with either a cloth armor into something like a Madrid's, and then kind of start jungling a little bit, or maybe get an Aegis if their magic damage got really high, so I'd have multiple magic resist items. But at a certain point, I just decided I think I wanted a Guardians to kind of put that away. So here you see they kind of harass the Sona. The Soraka stays back, which is really smart because she knows that if she comes in, I still have all my summoners up. I can probably kill her. You know, she's running Ghost Clarity, which means it's very unlikely that she can easily get away from me if I actually burst right on her. The Tryndamere's running Ignite Flash, basically the same setup I am. For him, it's just to give him a little bit more offense, and also because and reduce the healing, which, if a team has a good healer, can kind of nicely counteract him a little bit, even though at a certain point he'll just crit for so much that you really can't nuke heal someone to get them back in. Here you see me put a light harass. I just kind of want to see what I can do to the Tryndamere. I am keeping in mind the fact that he's going to have increased crit. There you see me ignite him, throw a bunch of stuff, he gets stunned, he's endlessing. He dashes away, I flash, seeing if I can catch him. There we see she goes down. Soraka gets jumped by the Karthus, just good play in general. Basically, the problem with laning Tryndamere Soraka is in situations like that. When a Tryndamere gets dropped, he uses his Endless. At the low levels, he's not going to be able to heal enough. So it's just a bad scene for him. Here you see us kind of reach for him. I was going to say this isn't the best idea because I had already burned my flash. If I had my flash up, I would have been able to get away. But because I had burned it in the initial fight, I didn't get it very far on that one. I still got the kill though. Better than him, you know, just killing me outright under his tower without anything. But yeah, you know, it's my bad. The Sona did try, but obviously Sona couldn't really like save my life that time. But there you can see that's kind of a bad jump. if I actually had flash, I could have gone out, as opposed to trying to dash forward, try to get close to the Sona. I mean, obviously, if I could have reached the Sona and she could have healed me, that would have been a much better decision than trying to dash down this way. But either way, you know, I definitely didn't think about the fact that the Tryndamere still had his ignite, which was definitely going to hurt me a lot.